Howdy, y'all. Oh, Sideburn Bandit here. How y'all doing? We finished that job. I want to show y'all the plans and watch what three men can do when y'all put y'all's mind to it. If we could do it, y'all could do it. So let me show y'all what's on paper, and then y'all see if we was able to build. All right, y'all, that's the plans. I hope y'all can make it out good, but that's what they wanted it to look like. We did the framing. I won't flip the pages for y'all. Y'all bear with me. We're trying something new. Okay, see, there's that, and then see, that's the front of the house right there, if you can see that picture. Front view. Elevation. That's what the part of the road looks like looking back, which y'all see. That's what they say is the rear of the house, which they always get it backwards to me. So a lot of times we call it the rear of the front, but whatever. You know, there's y'all's pictures. And then there's your plans on the inside, your walls and stuff. You know, that's what you pull. That's where you get all your numbers and everything. That tells you what you're building. It looks like a bunch of gibberish to everybody, but y'all, it takes a little time to learn, and then once you got it, you got it. See, there's some more. Just don't give framers enough credit, man. We go through, if you start good, you finish good, which it comes down to the concrete. You want a good square foundation. But all right, y'all, so that's for electrical and stuff. It don't matter about that. But all right, that's all we got. Now, y'all see if we build it, and this is my yard. Beautiful place. All right, y'all. It's lumber day. They getting everything out here. Get going. But there go Claude. Claude, what you doing, boy? Get your stick. Better get that stick. Ah, hell, he's tired. They don't work him out. But this is what we got going so far, y'all. It's just too late. I want to show y'all from the top view of the truss, you know, when we started the Van Tech. But let me flip. See, that's what the top view of it looks like when you get all the truss down. I would go over there, but we ain't got no ramp set up. You know, it's a big hole. You know, this old guy's a little rough getting the plywood up there. You got to hand it from that stack there and hand it up and carry it out. You know, a lot of times. How y'all doing today? I just want to give y'all a quick update out here because we didn't post no video past few days. We ran out studs yesterday, but I'll turn it around real quick. Then I'm gonna make a better video this evening. But that's what we got going so far. We got all the outside walls up and working on the interior walls. Still got a lot to go, but I'm gonna show y'all what little bit we got there. We'll keep y'all posted. Oh, forgot to show you, there's no Claude, dog. Me and no Claude. Right there, he's sleeping. Claude Dale, you tired, boy? Yeah, he wore out. But we got all the triples done today. All of our windows are done. You know, we got a few interior walls in over there. We like two in the bathroom, and that side's done. And we like a long wall, load bearing that goes right through there, catch the truss. And then, you know, door goes to a little deck over there. But hell, them triples, you know, the windows cutting them out. That's a lot of little triples. It don't look like a lot, but it takes a while. They sure do. But you know, she's coming along. We ain't doing too bad. But I'm tired, y'all. And we just figured. All right, then. Good evening. No Justin here. How are y'all doing today? You know, sorry I ain't made a video in a few days. We've been trying that out here. Weather's been crazy for one day. You know, we didn't work Monday. But all that being said, you know, we got our plywood on the wall for the most part. Got the rest of the walls framed up on the interior. All that's done. We you know, normally this is a little different. We got our roof trusses. They're right there. I guess we're gonna set them tomorrow. We got the boom truck coming. But you know, normally we like to backfill all this first, and there's a little deck that goes back there and up here in the front. Hey, Claude Dale, Claude, what you doing, boy? Who's a good boy? Come on, go get your stick. Look, get your stick. Go get Claude. But yeah, I said we're going to try to set those trusses tomorrow. We had the boom truck coming. I'll give y'all a little video of that. As y'all can see, we got all the plywood up. But there's a big old deck that goes right through here, and it's going to be covered too, but we got to stick frame it, so that's why we got to do this a little different. And if that plywood's hanging down right there because that's a gable that goes up, and we want to tie it in, we could have put that little bit of plywood on because this roof gets changed up a little bit. You know, tomorrow morning I feel a little better. We're a little tired. I go over everything, and I'll show y'all the inside and get y'all a little better video. Everybody have a good evening. Look, there's old Claude. Everybody, hey, y'all like and subscribe for old Claude, dog. Have a good night. How's everybody doing today? Oh, Justin here. Hope y'all had a good day and all. And, you know, yesterday I was telling y'all I thought we was going to get the set truss today. We had the boom truck trying to get here, but he wasn't able to show up. So it ain't going to look like we done a whole lot, but we did have some prep work and stuff to get done. You know, there's things you need to do before you set truss. Like, I'll flip the phone around real quick. Let y'all see old Claude. What you doing, boy? Who's a good boy? Hey, I need y'all to like and subscribe. Old Claude's hungry. Thank y'all. But anyway, back to the work here. You see those 2x4s that's sticking up right there? Those are called California corners. We got them on all four sides because the way this roof goes, those trusses right there are vaulted, and them will set down the, they're going to go right down the middle here, you know, down through here. They'll have them a vaulted ceiling all down the main here. That'll be vaulted. And then on the sides over there, it'd just be, them trucks, see how those 2x4s are standing up, those are California corners, that'll hold the gable coming this way. And then same thing over here. That side is set from the outside coming in, and all this will be vaulted. And these right here is just going to be regular flat joints, you know, just regular ceiling. It's going to be flat through there, your trusses are set. But yeah, you put them up, those right there's your braces to hold it for you. If y'all ain't never seen, I'm going to show y'all what the truss plans look like right here. This is what you go off of. But I know y'all don't know what y'all looking at, or some of y'all will, but you know, kind of hard to make out. But this is the vaulted ones in the middle, and they'll set from this wall to this wall, and then these other ones turn this way, and they'll set this direction. And then, you know, right here's valleys. We have to do a build back right there, which I'll get all that and show y'all how it does. And I'm gonna get me another drone and stuff. So I'll get y'all some real good footage. Y'all just bear with me, and y'all subscribe and like for old Claude, dog. He getting hungry. See y'all. Well, y'all, it's a truss today. That ain't the right boom truck, but it's doing the job, I reckon. It ain't the easiest. That thing only gets to about right there, and then we got to damn carry them down the wall to there. But she's coming along. That's what she's looking like. There's my brother over there, and there's my nephew. Hey, there's Claude. All right, we'll get back at it. We'll make a video later. All right, then. Good evening, y'all. How y'all doing? We got it done today. I ain't gonna make a very long video today, but I'll flip the phone around and show y'all. It didn't take, what, 2.5 hours? About 2.5 hours we got them bad boys set. But there y'all go. We got them up. See, that's what I was talking about, how they turn back. You see right there, that's where we got to build back. There's a ridge that goes there, then valleys to fill in, same thing over there. And there's going to be a porch and a deck on the front. We got to build that roof out, but we'll go over that more come Monday. Y'all have a good day. Good morning, y'all. How everybody doing today? Hope Justin here. We back on our frame job here. Don't tell you what we got going today. We're gonna try to get the gable. You know, Gable studded there. Sometimes there's two windows that I'll flip it around. There's two windows that go in up there towards the center. They don't have our dimensions yet, so I was gonna gable stud this morning, but I don't think we're gonna do that. The same thing up there in the front. But our plan now is gonna be to on those we got to run rat runs. We'll go. There's like 3 sections up there that's got to be done. We'll get them ran, and then I'll start decking that a little bit today right there. What we'll do is we'll get all our plywood down on the main roof, and then we'll do our build back right there because that makes it easy. You get something to walk on at that point. And I wish they backfill this thing. I'm only gonna get it done because you know we got to do a porch back here and it gets covered roof, and then up there in the front same thing. But they gotta get it backfill first. Hey, Claude, get your stick, boy. Claude, we smell something up there on the job. What you smell, Claude? Wait, that's what we got going today. Hey, y'all, real quick, my birthday's Monday. I'll be 38, and all I ask is for all y'all that watch, no, please subscribe for me, no Claude. I'll be 38, and all birthday's in June. He'll be 7, so y'all please subscribe. Thank y'all. All right, y'all, we got a rat runs running on the main section that we're going to do. I'm going to try to do a little different day and edit the video toward the end of the day, showing y'all, you know, like I said, we're going to do rat runs of plywood. So let me flip the phone. Right there's your few little bracing I was talking about, the 2x4s down the center there. There's 1, 2, and 3 right through there. And then we're going to get up there, pop a line, and run the plywood. We'll try to post back later. All right, y'all, we got our first run of plywood now. We up there on the roof, and I'll show y'all what that is. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to try to put all this together in one video and see how it comes out. I'll flip it around. All right, we got our first run down. That's always the hardest to get down, but we got to use plywood clips too. That's what those are. But we'll show you what that looks like. Get tied in. See, there's your rat runs. There's 1, 2, and then 3 over yonder. Now we're going to get the plywood down, and we'll do this build back in, and we'll show you how that is. All right, we're going to be back at it, y'all. You good? Yep. All right, we're doing this for a toe board right here. Hit them up with you got it. We spin one. Yeah, the rough too. This is what you got to do to get the damn plywood up here. We'll show you real quick for y'all don't know. It ain't as easy as it looks. Damn little framer goes through till they got about the harder to go. Luckily, these plywood's new and we ain't have to fight these clips, so that's how you do it. All right, we'll get back in. Oh, Claude, dog. What you doing, boy? Hey, Claude. How you doing, boy? Get him, Claude. Talk to us, boy. Go get your stick. Oh, where's it at? All right, then, y'all, we up here working on the build back now, and I'll show y'all how that goes, like I told y'all would, how you come up with this real quick. Now, to put your ridge in right there, the easiest way we find it is take and run your string line across the top of your ridge there. Get it lined up, and then you get it where it's over there, and it's just barely touching, you mark it, and then put your ridge in, measure T long, be level every time, and then just plane your line, pop it to there, and we're about to put our valley boards in right through here. And I'll show y'all more in a minute, but that's what it's starting to look like back up to them. But that's how you tie it in. That's what it looks like when you get your little ridge tied in there. All right, we get back to work. Phone around real quick, you know, and I'll show y'all what we got going with this plywood on the gable. And yeah, I thank everybody for all the support and the comments and the likes, you know. I just thank y'all, and I really do appreciate it. So do Claude. All right, y'all, so there's the plywood on the gable. We got it done. And you see those little 2x4s sticking up there? Kind of hard to see from this thing. I'll have to come around the side. Well, actually, I can show you right here in the front, but there's butts right there. We got to put a walkboard there. Like I've got here set up in the front. So we got the front mostly plywooded too on the gable up there. But that's when I got the dimensions to the window, so we got to cut it out. But yeah, you see there, we up there on the walkboard, and he paints plywood up, and then you slam her on the wall. You know, it ain't the easiest job, but I sure do enjoy it. You know, when I tell y'all pure satisfaction, there ain't no better feeling than you get out here and you start with nothing, and then look what you accomplished throughout, you know, a couple hard weeks of hard work. Like I said, it's just 3 of us, me, my brother, and my nephew. I think we're doing all right. But I want to go inside, and I want to show y'all what the gable stud and stuff looks like in there. I'll go over a few things with y'all. You know, these cuts are, they look, you got to do the, I'm sorry about that. All right, so we're going to, all right, so right there's the gable stud, that's the inside. You got big old windows and set them up right there. But I'll go over here and show you a few things, talk to you about them. See the 2x4 top plate right yonder? You can do that 2 different ways. The way I like to do it is I like to cap my truss and nail it to it like that, because what that does is that gives you your top plate and your deadwood all in one. A lot of people will take that plate and put it up under the truss, and then they'll stud it down, and then you still have to put a piece of deadwood up there for your ceiling. But, so there's the front, it's a little different. It's got, I mean, it's the same windows up top, but with the doors, you know, they line up. But on them, you know, they're long to short cuts is what that is. All right, then, good morning, everybody. We back out here on a frame job. We getting going this morning. Everybody have a good evening yesterday, and I want to apologize for the video yesterday. I don't know why. I thought I held my phone right, but I guess I turned it up, and it was poor quality. I'm sorry, y'all. It won't happen again. But anyhow, we back out here, and they finally delivered our deck material. But we're going to finish the roof this morning. We're going to get up there, and I got to cut my outlooks in, my outriggers. That's where, let me flip the phone around. Yo, Claude Dale, look, Claude, Bobo, what you doing, boy? Where's your stick? Claude. See those little 2x4s up there? That's the outriggers. We got to cut those in up there. There'll be a few on each side and up there. Well, we ain't got to do it right there because that roof will come out. I got to cut that plywood off, though, but y'all, she's coming along. I know y'all didn't sing that part, but we got to get up there and finish our plywood and do the outriggers. And right there's our deck material. So we'll be getting that going too. But first, we're going to get her dried in. All right, y'all, have a good day, and we'll post back after a while. All right, Bobo. Which way should I get? Yeah, rough too. That's what. Yeah,
gotta leave a hole out in the roof. It's either that or if I want to carry it up the ladder. Hell, we seem just leave a hole out and do it that way. All right, off when we get around. Ooh, look at that, it went right in. Oh, bullets. Gotta love that. Damn bullet. We back to sheathing, y'all. Alright, y'all, we up here running this plywood on the roof, and the other day when we doing our valleys and we popping that line, I told y'all about that. Don't put the valley board on that line. Let me show you what I was talking about exactly when I told you the plywood. But see that line right there? That line, you pop your line out for your valleys, but you don't put your valley board on it. You need to come off of it so it planes out, just like that. That plywood, what hits on that line. That's what I was trying to explain to y'all. We're gonna get back at it. All right then, everybody, how are y'all? We made it through another day. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Everybody had a good day. Nobody fell, come out good. Nobody got hurt. I hope y'all had a good day. We got the main part up on that 12-foot section that goes out, and we got the 10-foot section. We tired. We got a little, we'll get back on it tomorrow, try to finish this frame up, and I'll flip it around and show y'all real quick. Yes, sir. There we go. That's looking good, ain't it? Y'all comment, let us know what y'all think. We try hard and we enjoy what we do, y'all. Like I said, this hard work is a pure satisfaction. I wish the young kids understand that. Get out of bed, get up and do something. But yeah, it's coming along. I want to go up there and get y'all a top view. See, over here we still got that. There's still a 10-foot section that comes out, and we got our bands that go on. But y'all, she's working on it. Look, there, Claude. Claude, get it. Get your disc, boy. Kiana gonna throw it. Get it. Look, go get your disc. Catch it. Oh, you missed it. Oh, Claude, boy, he loves that disc. He's just a playing, y'all. Claude Dale, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? But yeah, y'all gonna go up and get y'all a top view up there here in just a second. Look at old Claude, he wanna lay down for you. All right, y'all, this is the view from up top of it. We just wanna come up here and show y'all a little bit. See, she's looking good and straight. Let me try to get. Y'all, yeah, we ran out. He's got to get us 2 more 12-footers. That's why we left those 2 out and then over yonder. But yeah, what y'all think? She's coming along. There's triples there and triples over there. But she's work in progress, y'all. Oh, Gables, I like those Gable studs. And y'all go back and look at the other videos, because it goes from being open to closed. And, I like going back and looking at it. And your work's here to stay. But like I said, thank you, Lord. We had a good day and everybody come out all right. But we thank y'all and appreciate it, y'all. I'm sorry, I sound like my voice is my throat's a little dry. But y'all have a good evening, y'all.